I got something juicy XRP related that you need to see. We'll also talk price action. Why? Because XRP and Doge are starting to really move. Fed rate cut? Ooh, we got July meeting coming up here soon. We'll talk about the latest odds. What about Charles trying to debunk the 600 million ADA accusation? Ooh, have you heard about that? We'll talk price action along with
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Doge's strong move over the last month, up 70%. And Doge was one of the laggards out there. So remember, when the laggards are moving, you know things are hot. Now, before we get into the crypto news, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most. Even while I'm on what, everyone? While I'm on vacation. Just a little heads up. Tomorrow, I might be only to get out one, maybe two videos because, well, I got something special planned. Rafa Vanden says, it's damn nice to see and listen to you, mate. My effing autocorrect messes with me. Best regards today to you, Klaus. Loads of cheers. Skal from Sweden to you. Well, thank you. And cheers to me to you from Guatemala. Specifically, Cuidado de Guatemala. Guatemala City, baby. Reverend Funky's hanging out. Says, if you stay there at least until mid-August, I'll pay for the extra time. Don't tempt me. This freaking country is awesome. Keep those markets pumping, Klaus. We love you. And if Tether had a double D rating, we might trust it more. CCBs. Well done. I love the naughty humor. I've been a little PG-13 lately, and part of it has to do with me not feeling 100%. But don't worry, when I get back home, that's when I start getting stuff taken care of. Dale Ferguson says, it's crazy how I started learning crypto from BitBoy. Now he's fallen from grace, and I'm tired of generic influencers in the crypto echo chamber. Oh, you said crypto echo chamber? I've got something juicy, well, kind of naughty for you. Maybe I'm breaking my good guy streak. Lie, lies, and dipshits. Thank you for your great show. No fluff, all straight talk. Stay awesome. Oh, BitBoy. Yeah, dude fell from grace, man. Really sad story because he was one of those crypto OGs that a lot of people started following. Screw it. Let's skip it. Let's go right to the naughty. Why? Oh, LinkedIn. And this is from Tiffany Fong. She's got a really naughty Twitter, by the way. Isn't this totally true what LinkedIn is like? And let's be honest here. How about a lot of those crypto groups on Twitter, right? They're all like, oh, this is going to pump her. Oh, this is awesome. It's all circle jerks, isn't it, everyone? Cardano founder, yep, that's right. Charles plans a mid-August audit to address the 600 million ADA accusations. Yeah, this is wild. In response to the widespread misinformation circulating since May, well, we'll find out if it's misinformation. Cardano's co-founder, Charles, announced a forthcoming audit report aimed at debunking the false narratives that IOG illicitly acquired 600 million worth of ADA tokens. Ooh. The allegations claimed IOG manipulated the Cardano ledger during the 2021 Allegra hard fork to allocate approximately 350 million ADA to itself have been firmly denied by Hodgkin and his team. The controversy stems from what, everyone? It claims from the IOG used a Genesis key to manipulate ADA allocations during the Allegra hard fork. Hodgkin clarified that most of the ADA in question has already been claimed by rightful owners. Joseph Tellner, Chief Legal and Policy Officer at IOG, confirmed the audit's progress and timeline. Now, here's what you got to ask yourselves, okay? Why is it taking so long to audit? This has been going on now for a couple months, the accusations with Charles, and would you believe the audit? Top Fed official backs a July rate cut as Trump ramps up pressure. All right, here's the deal. You got an FOMC meeting coming in 9 days. That's right. The end of July, we'll be seeing it. Specifically, July 30th. No, by the way, everything you see in this video and all my other videos, they're linked, everyone, in the description below. Christopher Waller, a Fed governor, was appointed by Trump in his first term and is seen as a potential contender to take over Jerome Powell's job. Laid out a case on Thursday for a quarter-point rate cut when the central bank votes on monetary policy on the 30th. This is the key part right here, okay? His argument rests on the assumption that price pressures stemming from Trump's tariffs will not lead to persistent inflation, but to only a temporary burst. He also said that there's been potential or substantial softening in the labor market, right? So if the labor market's starting to soften up, we got to lower rates. Why? Because then businesses can rehire because it's cheaper to do so. He also said that the economy was poised to grow at a much slower pace this year. This is the thing, okay? What's going on right now is you've got some bigs in the Fed saying, yo, it's time to cut rates. Now, what is Jerome Powell saying? He's saying, yo, we're waiting for the data. Meanwhile, what they're all saying is, no, we don't have to wait for the data. We should do it ahead of time. Listen to this, okay? With inflation near target and the upside risks of inflation limited, we should not wait until the labor market deteriorates before we cut the policy rate. That's right. Why wait for things to get bad to cut rates? Why not cut it so we make a what everyone soft landing? Now, what are those odds for the rate cut in the next 9 days? Oh, less than 5%. Yeah, 95% chance that we're going to have a pause in the July meeting. Go to September because no, there's no meeting in August. Go to September and what do we have, everyone? A 60% chance that we're going to have a cut. Now, why is that important? Well, because if you can see the trend line over the last month, we've been hovering around those what everyone September expectations. So once we get past the July meeting, we got to start asking ourselves, is the market going to start pricing in a quarter cut? All right, I'm going to give you some XRP news that's going to help you out with a ton of stuff. And this is why people love the channel. No hopium, no BS. I give you the straight stuff and I help you decipher the action. XRP price rally strengthens as on-chain activity surges past 1 billion in transfers. On July 18th, XRP posted over 1 billion in transfer volume across accounts, the highest in more than a month. That's actually pretty juicy. Okay, now, here's what you want to see. What do payments and accounts look like? Well, I've got this up on the screen. And again, we can track all this stuff. As you can see, payments really aren't going up over time, right? I mean, you can see we had a huge boom in early January 2024, a boom in the summer of 2024, but really payments have been kind of meh lately on XRPL. Payment volume from one account to another, you can see that trend really isn't like going up like a rocket ship. Number of active accounts. This is a big one. You really don't see too many active addresses on XRPL as well. Now, that being said, a lot of that can change when what? When the Clarity Act passes and people feel more comfortable getting into it. Now, a lot of players out there in the hopium bullshit world are doing what, everyone? They're telling you that, oh man, the burn rate of XRP is going to be freaking huge. No, the burn rate actually sucks. On most days, we're burning less than 3,000 XRP a day. Yeah, you heard me correctly. 3,000 a day. What are you going to do with it? That's not burning that much, but that's why. Because XRP is so cheap in order to move money. So don't think of the burn rate as something that's going to, what everyone, cause hardcore price action. My point about this is you're going to see a lot of articles and a lot of news agencies promoting this hopium BS. And let me share with you a super secret. All right. Check this out, all right? There is a publication out there called Times Tabloid. If you see an article from them, bullshit. Kid you not. 99.99% of the time, it's BS hopium. And I swear, Times Tabloid is owned by people on Twitter that also promote the BS. Here, this is how you can tell. Here's an article from Times Tabloid. Erag Crypto predicts $37 XRP after spotting this indicator. All right, let's see what else did Times Tabloid publish here. Let's scroll down. XRP is solving payment problems. Well, I mean, we could go to the stats here and show that, yeah, are we really solving payment problems? No. Players are using what, everyone? Stable coins for payment. Let's keep learning. Ripple CTO explained why XRP can't be cheap. They're referring to a tweet from 2017. Let's go on even further. Here's another hopium BS article from them. XRP just entered its parabolic phase. Analysts set $100 log scale target. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Here's another one from them. Software dev projects $59 XRP based on Ripple's Swift target. Market strategists predict timeline for XRP to hit $16. If you see something from Times Tabloid, it is utter bullshit. And there's a Twitter person out there that they quote a lot called Smoke Dog. That's one of the biggest hopium pumpers out there, and it's absolutely disgusting. So if you see something from Times Tabloid, you could just skip that bullshit. All right, overall in the crypto market, things are looking hot as the altcoin season is 52 out of 100. But in the beginning, what did I mention? Doge. And the reason Dogecoin is important is because Doge has been a huge laggard in the market. And when the laggards start roaring, that's a really good sign. Over the last month, up 70%. You compare that to what everyone to BTC, and you can see exactly what we're talking about here. BTC for a while was doing pretty darn good, and guess what, everyone? Doge is now starting to claw its way back. Doge's volume, $6 billion in the last 24 hours. So again, just like we look at the Russell 2000 in the stock market, right? When the Russell 2000 starts roaring, you know the market's in a good place. When you start seeing the laggards out there start roaring, and think of what some of the laggards have been. ETH has been a laggard for a long time, and now it's hardcore climbing. Doge was under 20 cents for a long time, and now it's starting to climb. So when laggards move, it's time to pay attention. XRP is looking healthy as well with 8.6 billion in volume. This is on a Sunday. Yeah, you heard me correctly. This isn't a Monday. This isn't a weekday. This isn't a big news day. This is on a Sunday. 8.6 billion in volume. Yeah, crazy. And remember that Times tabloid thing? They also said that the burn rate was going to make everyone rich. Well, if we're only burning 2,500 XRP and there's going to be 100 billion of them in circulation, yeah, it's going to take some time, isn't it? And I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm sharing with you what? The stats from XRP scan. So this isn't me BSing you. This is me showing you the real stats, not the hopium bullshit like E-Reg Crypto calls for $59 XRP. XRP hit its parabolic phase, $100 log scale target. Just be very cautious out there. So XRP, though, looking healthy overall price-wise. Even though the metrics, right, the granular metrics are a little soft, we expect them to pick up a little bit when the Clarity Act gets signed. Rate cuts for this month, not a chance, girlfriend. So again, if you're following channels out there and they're like, bro, they're going to cut it 100 basis points. Bro, emergency meeting. There's no fucking emergency meeting. They sure as hell ain't cutting it 100 points because guess what they're doing this month? 95.3% chance that what? They're going to pause. Do you believe Charles in his, audit? I don't know. The dude lied about rubbing shoulders with people in DC. He's lied about a lot of stuff, so I don't know. Tether does an audit. Do you believe him? ADA does an audit. Do you believe them? I've been in this space for quite some time, and I got to be honest with you, I've seen a lot of things come and go. I've also seen plenty of publications out there which were easy to prove as BM hopium pumper ones. Yeah, E-Reg Crypto, one of the worst ones out there. Smoke on Twitter, another shit one out there where they post absolute freaking garbage. Oh, we're burning this much XRP. No, we're not. We can track it. And that's why I have everything linked down below so you know that I'm not BSing with you. Any Joe Scott fans in the crowd? Let me know down below. But either way, the big news is what? No rate cuts this month, and we expect them in September. So, does the market start pricing that action in come August? Well, we'll find out. XRP price action is hot, and so are the laggards. And remember, when the laggards start moving, that tells us that what, everyone? The market is in a very healthy place. Speaking of being in a good place, I'm sure as hell in a good one. Did some coffee tasting today. Did a little bit of shopping at the Mercado. Oh, that's right. The gringo is at the Mercado. That's right, everyone. I'll bring you more updates as the news unfolds. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out. And again, tomorrow, I might only have a chance to bring one video, maybe two, and on Tuesday, just giving you all the heads up, right? Because I'm trying to be a good creator out there. On Tuesday, look for a late video because I'm going to be busy Tuesday morning. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo biznachos.